Samuel, you have returned sooner than I expected. How are things in Wales? Is Eleanor well?
Yes, she's quite well. I gave her your letter.
Thank you, Samuel.
I can hear uncertainty in your voice. Has something gone wrong?
I'm afraid it has, my dear. Bates, you tell Samuel. I do not want to speak about it myself.
Yes, madam. First, about Sir Robert. He went away the night you left for Wales, sir. Just before he left, he told me he had to go to Ashbury on an urgent matter.
I know. I spoke with him about it. Did something happen in the sanatorium?
Unfortunately, sir, I do not know. Sir Robert did not return home that night. In fact, we have had no news of him since then.
Maybe he had to stay there. He told me he had a lot of work.
That is what we thought too, but the head nurse told us he left the gates of Ashbury just before midnight.
That's strange indeed.
He would often stay at the sanatorium for several days in a row, but he would always let us know. We do not know what could have happened.
Bates, do not speak like this.
I'm sorry, madam. I did not mean it that way.
We'll wait until this evening and then call the sanatorium. Maybe Robert will have returned by then.
Bates, you started to say, first, about Sir Robert. Is there anything I should know?
Yes, sir. I just don't know if I can speak about it in front of madam.
Oh, go ahead, Bates. The thought is inevitable anyway.
All right, then. Detective Collier showed up this morning. I thought he had come because of Henry's drowning, but I was mistaken. Someone from the village found a body of a boy in the woods. Collier came here to inform us only. This time he spared us his questions.
A body of a boy? What happened to him?
Detective Collier suggested that the boy had been killed by the wolves.
Did he mention the place where it happened?
No, I did not want to ask him about anything.
Oh, I understand.
Too much evil has come to us within the last 2 days. Do not know what is going on, Samuel. Now please excuse me. I do not want to talk about this any longer.
Yes, I understand. I'll probably go to my room.
I lit up your fireplace already this morning, sir. It's very cold today.
Robert said something about a runaway patient before he left. Robert and that boy. Indeed, some very strange things have been happening around here lately.
Alright lads, welcome back to Black Mirror. So last time we pretty much just robbed an old lady. And now we should be back to, get some more people fired and rob more people, I'm assuming. So we have 2 sacred keys. I don't quite remember. I think he said there were 5, right? So if every one of those keys takes about the same amount of time as that second one, I'm still gonna be here for quite a while. Let's see, it seemed like I've got all my garbage back, including the weird black sphere, which I thought I already used. I have a whole bunch of stuff back, that is weird. In any case, let's see what these idiots have to say.
He looks tired.
Now, I'm sure he is.
Always precise and careful. He looks tired.
I am afraid I have no news for you, sir. I am afraid...
Okay, so Bates doesn't particularly have much to say anymore. What about Victoria?
I don't want to upset Victoria with yet another conversation. I'll talk to her later.
Yeah, wouldn't want to barge into people's lives and, you know, completely ruin them by being alive, Samuel. Because that's enough for you, dipshit. There doesn't seem to be anything else different about the picture. Kinda just wanted to have a look. I'm gonna go have a look at the other picture as well. Kinda wanna see if there's anything different. It should be right down here. There we go. Let's see. Picture is still the same. Very spooky. Right. I guess I'm gonna go have another wander around, the mansion and see what the fuck we're supposed to do here. Right, well, it seems like we are free to leave the castle again. I'm not too sure where I want to go. I can't seem to go to these two places, so... You know, the obvious place to go would be to go back to town and see if we can talk to the people. Let's see. Is the fisherman still doing his thing? Like, I think I've been playing this game for a week now, in game time. And he's probably still sitting there. Never mind, he's gone. Wow. He's finally taking a rest. Let's see, what's on the menu for today that we're inevitably not gonna eat?
Roe deer on cream, wild boar shoulder, gamekeeper style.
That's always the same thing, isn't it?
Harry's wife always did cook well.
I don't think that meal has changed in like all these days that we've messed around here. Let's see. What's up, lads? Ooh, everybody's gone.
Master Gordon, have you heard what happened?
No.
Yes, I have.
Oh, yes, I have.
Boy,
Never mind,
and I
yeah.
was so mean to him. I hope someone kills that beast of a wolf real soon. I'll hang its stuffed coat above the door.
No.
You can count on that.
The kid got mauled.
No, it was a wolf.
Well, what else could it be? It was a wolf, that's for sure.
Maybe.
Maybe, you know. Maybe it's like some sort of creepy serial killer dude has been killing all the people around the town. Maybe you should try to figure out who is very suspect, preferably like sort of people that haven't been in town for many years and now that they are back again sort of spend all their time snooping around. You know, those kind of people.
We have said everything to each other already.
I see, so we don't have a lot to say about the boy.
I need to talk to you.
Go ahead, but make it quick.
My time is more precious than yours, so you need to talk to me.
Have you heard what happened?
Yeah, it's terrible. You know, I don't get distressed easily. But this boy, I feel sorry for him. They found him torn to pieces.
Nasty stuff.
Those damn beastly wolves. I'd like to see traps set all over the place. And shoot whatever the traps don't take care of.
Where did it happen?
Close to the old mines, right around that bloody altar.
Stonering?
Yes, there.
Stone
That
ring?
place is haunted, that's for sure. It was once the sacred ritual place of the Druids.
You are kidding.
It's an evil place.
So all this time,
Stonering. I used to play there as a child.
you used to play around an evil altar.
Around there.
All this time, we spent all this time in this game looking for evil witchcraft bullshit. And all this time, there was an evil fucking altar right smack dab in the middle of the entire place, and you didn't bother to go check it out. Oh my fucking god, buddy. Okay, I'm assuming that thing is on my map now. Let's have a look. Yeah, there we go, stone ring.
From Willow Creek, I set my steps towards the dark woods at the edge of our manor. My thoughts were with the ritual place of the ancient druids, Stonering.
Oh. What's up, man?
Mr. Gordon, may I ask what you're doing here?
Masturbating.
Why have you come to this place?
You know, I'm just gonna keep going with the positive answers. For the very simplistic reason that I've been going with the positive answers before. I'm going to very optimistically assume that I'm gonna get more information out of people if I help them.
I heard what happened, and I wanted to see for myself. I don't like what's been happening at all. You don't mind, do you?
No, it's all right, as long as you do not impede my investigation.
Yeah, who gives a shit about crime scenes?
We should meet again at the place where the tragedies occurred.
Yes, what a coincidence. Yeah.
No, I don't. I'm trying to understand what is going on here. Just like you.
This is police work, Mr. Gordon. Things have been getting more and more complicated recently, and I don't need more added confusion. No offense intended.
None taken. I quite understand. Can you at least describe to me what happened?
Oh well, since we've come this far, I suppose I should tell you what I know. But first, you tell me what you already know, so I'm not wasting my time.
I only know that they found the body of a young boy here, and it appears that he was killed by wolves.
Then you know almost all that I do. There is not much more I can add to that. The boy probably wandered too far from the village last night.
Right.
Very imprudent.
And the wolves very
When the
ritually
wolves attacked him, he was
killed him
trying to
on
escape.
top of the altar. Yeah.
Unfortunately, the furious beasts got to the unlucky lamb. You know the rest already.
Don't you find it odd that the bloodstains are only on that...
Oh,
big
he's
stone
actually gonna
in the
question
middle?
that shit.
I'd
Great.
say the boy was trying to run to a higher place, but it was no help. That's all I'm willing to tell you.
I guess that sort of makes sense.
Gordon, I don't want you to speak about this with anyone else, you understand? People know way too much already, and I don't want to be adding to any scary, tall stories.
I'll keep it to myself.
Good. I need to reflect on it.
Yeah, you can totally trust me, buddy.
Would you mind if I had a look around here?
What makes you so interested in all this? You wouldn't happen to know anything I don't.
Me? No, I am like... This is totally out of the goodness of my heart, buddy. I have no bad intentions. I have never in my life, in the entire game, fucked anybody over. So you can count on fucking me.
Well, I'm not quite sure.
You would tell me if that were the case, right?
Certainly.
Oh yeah, certainly.
Do whatever you want here. I have no reason to ask you to leave.
And that man certainly is inevitably gonna mean I am going to screw you over so hard.
Have you found out anything new about Henry's death?
Yes, a new fact has come to light that has made things clearer to me. I was just about to close the case, but then I spoke with the pathologist.
Dr. Herman?
It seems that Mr. Stanton did not die by suffocation, or drowning for that matter.
You don't say.
How did he die then?
Herman has not been able to determine the exact cause yet. He has not arrived at a conclusive assessment yet, so I gave him some more time. What's certain, though, is that Stanton's lungs were not full of water, as is common with drowning. You see what this could mean if it were confirmed.
Not quite, Detective.
No, I'm a bit of a
He
balance, so...
died somewhere else, and his body was carried and dumped into a
You don't say.
Another murder then.
Doubtless, should Herman confirm his theory. I will not tell you anything else. You know more than necessary already. I would, however, like to ask you something.
What's up, man?
Just a routine, you see, Gordon.
Yes, go ahead.
I have only one question. Where were you yesterday?
Finally, he's being like the vaguest of bits of suspects at Samuel. I mean, this guy pretty much moves throughout the game as if there is a giant fucking stasis bubble orbiting him that basically makes sure people don't see what a complete shithead he is.
Well, if you must know, I was visiting my relatives at a remote manor in Wales.
And what was the purpose of that visit?
Oh, definitely masturbating.
Just a family visit, nothing special. Why are you interested?
Just a routine question, Gordon.
That's all for now.
All right.
I do actually have an alibi. That is pretty great. And there we go. I guess, we're gonna have to completely Sherlock Holmes this asshole and do the investigation in a way that he probably wouldn't. So let's have a look around.
One of 3 menhirs that form a triangle around the altar. The stones may have played a role in the druids' rituals. There are many such as these in the forest.
I see.
A small piece of cloth is sticking from under the leaves.
You are actually legit.
Probably doesn't know about it.
You are legit going full Sherlock Holmes. Are you kidding me? So just pick the piece of cloth and show it to the dude. Jesus.
I can't pick it up now. Collier would see I
But of
found
course.
it. I've got to distract him somehow.
Why am I not surprised about this? Samuel comes in here, tells the good man like we're not gonna mess with your investigation, and the first thing he notices is giving him the idea that he's gonna have to fuck with the investigations. Yeah, can't trust anybody here. We're gonna have to do it all ourselves. Jesus Christ. Oh, look at that. That's another one of the symbols. Can I jot that down?
Another symbol.
Yeah.
I should make a drawing of it. I should make...
Okay, but how? Do I have anything to... Can I just put it in my thing?
Done.
There we go. Nice. So, if I go through, I should have like 3? 1, 2, 3, yeah. Weird. It seems like people are leaving this behind for me, right? Or more accurately, these are left behind near the bodies, so... I'm not too sure if it's for me specifically, but, you know.
Strange. The plant that's clinging to it looks bad.
Really?
A wind chime made of metal strips and iron fragments.
What is that even doing here? Are you guys gonna act like that's normal? I guess you are.
So much blood. So this is where little Vic died.
Well, little boys tend to have a lot of blood.
Blood on the stone hasn't even dried yet. Keeps writing something in his notebook.
What is that? It's a rock. Why do I want to see the rock?
Many stones around the altar.
I see.
The ones used to form a circle around the altar.
What is the point?
The third stone in the triangle.
Wait, so I need to find a way to grab the thing on the plant, I assume. But I'm gonna have to find a way to get rid of the detective.
Detective?
Yes?
Yeah, why don't you go have a look at that, buddy?
I have had a look around this place, and I've noticed something. You might be interested in this.
Yes, I'm listening.
It's a thing.
There is a symbol of some sort over there on that big stone to the left.
Yes, I've seen it. It could have been here for years, maybe even longer.
Oh, I don't think so.
Why do you say that?
Well, because I've seen him before, buddy.
Well, the paint is very bright, and also, I have seen a similar symbol before.
Really? Where?
Not exactly like this one, but quite similar. In fact, I have seen 2 different
Here we go.
symbols. The first one on the old tower of our castle, and I noticed another one on the fountain where Morris found Henry.
That's rather strange indeed. But you can remain calm, Gordon. I know from experience, often even the strangest things sometimes have little meaning.
Dude, isn't this supposed to be your fucking job?
Old signs. Who knows? Maybe they were used in the past to mark something that have long been forgotten.
What kind of fucking detective are you?
Maybe.
I doubt they have any connection with the case.
I'm not so sure about
Yeah.
that. That's all for now.
All right.
Considering I've been running around the manor for like a million times now, I would have noticed more symbols, so it seems pretty obvious. But that still leaves this.
Green fern. I can't pick it up just now.
Okay, so I need to find a way to distract the idiot. I don't have that much crap on. Well, I do actually have a lot of crap. Can I bribe him? No, apparently not. Can I stab him? No. Oh no. Oh, don't tell me. Don't tell me I have to tamper with the crime scene. You're kidding me. Oh no. Is this it? Why do I even have this? Oh my god.
This should keep the detective busy for a while.
Samuel, you massive douche nozzle. Jesus. Now you're just actively tampering with crime scenes.
Yes?
Listen, buddy.
I found something that may interest you. There is a stain here on the stone behind you. I think it might be blood.
Yeah, how did you not see that before?
Exactly is it?
Right behind you. On the right.
Like, right...
Thanks for warning me. I didn't notice it at first.
You're welcome.
Like, right at that spot where I just sort of skulked behind you, buddy. How did you not see that before?
The handkerchief while he is distracted elsewhere.
Yes, I fucking get it, game. You don't have to rub it in. It's a dumb fucking premise.
The Gordon symbol is embroidered in the cotton. How could the handkerchief have gotten there?
The guy has been standing here for a while now. He should have noticed that, and if he just saw me walk behind him, skulk about and be a complete douchebag, then he should probably be aware that I was the one staining the fucking stone. Jesus Christ.
The Gordon symbol is embroidered in the cotton.
Okay, so I'm assuming you're not gonna want to show that to the detective, right? Yeah. Listen, buddy, I'm just gonna...
I have no idea what we could speak about.
I'm just gonna go. Yeah. You can go suck it, buddy. I will be off in my stasis bubble of awesomeness and, you know, paragon. That's pretty much what it is. This game basically just keeps acting like Samuel is a paragon of fucking virtue. And everybody around him just seemingly is completely incapable of seeing what a complete shithead he is. And it seems like that is the only way to move the game forward, because, you know, if it didn't, if people would have actually caught on to his bullshit, then the game would have ended like a few scenes ago, so... I guess it's the only way to go.
I don't want to talk to anyone.
I get you, buddy.
So goodbye.
I'm not too sure what I want to do with the symbol, though. The handkerchief. I guess I'm gonna have to show that to somebody.
There's no reason to talk.
But to who? Well, look at that. Seems like Victoria finally fucked off, so I'm gonna see if I can find these two idiots. And hopefully they're gonna help me on my way. Hey, buddy. Listen, do you know something about... No, not that. Do you know something about this? No. Do you know something about Victoria?
Bates?
Yes, sir?
I'd like to speak with Victoria. Do you know where she is?
Madam has gone to her room to rest, sir.
I see.
I do not think she wants to be disturbed.
Oh, all right. I think I will go now.
I'll return to my work.
So obviously the first thing I'm gonna do is see if I can disturb Victoria. Well, never fucking mind. It seems like Victoria was in no mood to talk. And by random fucking chance, I found out about this.
There's a letter in it. Maybe Bates forgot to pick it up. I'll take it.
You really have to know this. Like,
Dear Father, hopefully it will be your hands that my letter reaches first.
I cannot endure staying locked away in this horrible place. Therefore, I have decided to do what I should have done a long time ago. I will explain everything when we meet at our place. I know that you will understand. James.
Father, so James is William's son. Why didn't Victoria tell me when we spoke before?
I see. So that's the dude that was stuck in the insane asylum, right? It's kind of fucked up how you're supposed to find this all on your own. You could go anywhere in the game, like after investigating the crime scene, you could go anywhere. And you just had to know that suddenly, magically, after checking a million times, suddenly there's a letter in the mailbox. Holy shit.
It's empty.
Lady, come on, open up.
May I speak with you for a while, Victoria?
Of course, Samuel.
Yeah, it's about the thing.
Victoria, I found a letter in which James writes to William. He addresses him as Dear Father. So who is James, in fact?
Oh well, it does not matter anymore anyway. It is true, Samuel. James is William's illegitimate son.
Ah, I see.
I could not tell you before when you showed me that picture. I didn't want anyone to know. This secret must be buried along with William.
I understand.
Would you please excuse me now, Samuel?
Wait, that's it? I just found out I have an illegitimate... I'm not sure if it's supposed to be a brother or an uncle. I still don't quite understand how the structure in this family works. But all she does is basically say like, yeah, it's kinda true, bro, and then she fucks off. What am I supposed to do with that? I see, so now suddenly I can actually go back to Herman's. Because that makes sense. This game just sort of randomly locks you...
Ring the bell.
Yeah, it just sort of randomly locks you out of stuff and then locks you back in again. Without really telling you, which is not a great way to go.
Yes?
Samuel Gordon, please let me in, Doctor. I need to speak to you.
Yes, come in. I am downstairs, in the mall.
Now, that's kind of a hobby at this point, isn't it? It seems like you're spending more time investigating dead people than alive people's, which, you know, being a doctor is probably not a great look.
Mr. Gordon, to what do I owe your visit today?
Oh, you
Good
know.
afternoon, Doctor. I have come to ask you about something.
Yeah, I have come to look at dead boys.
Would you believe that does not actually surprise me?
Not really,
In
no.
fact, I sensed that you would show up. You have come because of that poor boy, correct?
Yes,
No.
mainly.
So, what do you want to know?
let's see, we have a few things to talk about. Yeah, let's start off with the boy, I guess.
I spoke with Collier about that boy. We were standing at the place where it happened. He didn't tell me much, other than the boy was killed by wolves.
Yes, that was the original theory. The wounds were suggestive of an animal's assault. After a closer analysis, however, I can safely reject that possibility.
So you have a different opinion?
Yes, I have. The cause of death was severe blood loss and critical injuries.
Well, look at you, you fucking genius.
No animal living in these lands would be capable of doing this. Not injuries like these.
What do you
What
mean?
about an entire pack of wolves?
Yes, what about a million
Signs
wolves?
of the body are clear. No traces of sharp teeth bites, nothing like that.
So do you have a possible explanation?
I do not exactly know yet, but the boy was certainly not killed by wolves or any other animal. Of that, I'm positive.
I see.
Tell me, when did you last see Robert?
Some 3 days ago, I think. If you are looking for him, it is best to call the sanatorium. He is there constantly.
No one has seen him in a while, and Victoria is becoming worried. I just wondered whether he had been here lately.
Oh, he has not been here for quite some time. But then again, there is no purpose to his visit as far as I can tell.
Right.
The last time I saw him was after William's funeral, and not since.
That's bullshit, isn't it?
If you hear anything about him, please, let us know.
Certainly.
I'm starting to get the feeling that this is becoming the kind of game where you're gonna have to figure out who is bullshitting you and who isn't. At any rate, that is what the game is trying to project. Like, from the start of the game, you had these choices of withholding information or giving information, which gave you this idea that some people are not to be trusted. But the problem with that is, like, from the start of the game, it was obvious that the game itself was trying to push you towards not trusting people, which led me to do the opposite, because I'm a bit of a spiteful bastard like that. And if the game very obviously puts the killer in somebody's shoes, like at the start of the game, the horse master was the obvious suspect, and you know, it was immediately clear to me that he was not gonna be the guy because of reasons, because that would have been too easy. And that's what the game seems to continuously do, is give you reasons to suspect people, but I've never actually found hard evidence that any of these idiots are not to be trusted, and that is pretty much the reason why I tend to try and give them the positive answer every time, because that leads me to assume that they will give me as much information as possible back. You know, does that make sense? I'm kind of going on a stream of consciousness here, but I think that sort of makes sense.
Dr. Herman,
Yes?
have you found out anything new regarding that strange thing you told me about?
Do you mean Henry's body? No, I have not. I need much more time for that.
So this doctor is obviously a little bit off, just a tiny little bit. We've already discovered that there is an intimate bond between Herman and Robert. We haven't talked to anyone about that, which kind of surprises me. Also leads me to believe that that bond is gonna be useful. I'm not too sure what I'm doing here beyond that.
He has a lot of work to do, and I have no idea what we could speak about.
Yeah, I don't quite know. is this sort of enough to give us access to the sanatorium? Because I'm assuming that's the next place to go. Right? Let's see. No, we don't. So we still don't have enough information.
Ring the bell.
Yeah, I'm gonna show the handkerchief to the doctor. Hold on.
I would like to ask you about something.
I'm listening, Samuel.
I'm concerned about Robert.
I appreciate your concern. I spoke with the sanatorium's head nurse a few minutes ago. She had no news of him whatsoever. I'm worried, Samuel. Something strange is going on. I fear something may have happened to him.
I'm sure Robert will manage.
Do not underestimate this, Samuel. He is my oldest son, and then I have no one left but you.
I see, so he is my brother,
I'm
right.
quite sure nothing has happened to him. Everything will get sorted out soon.
No.
I hope you are right. I cannot wait in uncertainty any longer. We must do something. I would like you to go to Ashbury to find out what happened.
Oh, yeah, sure
Here we wait
thing.
in darkness, and I have no one else that can go. Will you do it for me, Samuel?
Of
Sure.
course. I'll set off straight away.
That is totally
No,
my
please
deal.
do not go in the middle of the night. It will be better to go in the morning.
I don't mind traveling at night, and it is best that I go as soon as possible.
Are you certain?
The sooner I find out something, the better.
All right, then. But please take care of yourself, will you, Samuel?
You needn't worry. I must go to Ashbury and figure out what happened.
Would you please excuse me now, Samuel?
There we go. I guess that's our next place to go. Now we finally have the little tidbit we need to actually head to the sanatorium. Which seems like a nice way to wrap this video up. I am going to leave you guys, and we will head to the sanatorium next time. Goodbye, man.